Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Now today's video, if you could tell by the title, is 3 teams that deserve Lafrenière and 3 teams that do not deserve Lafrenière. So the time of this recording, it is Saturday, okay? Today is Saturday. Now, tomorrow is Game 5 between the Leafs and the Columbus Blue Jackets. And I included the Toronto Maple Leafs in here because I do not think they will beat the Columbus Blue Jackets because their Game 5s, are atrocious. They can't, I know it's a Game 5, but if you look back last year, the year before that, Game 7 against the Boston Bruins, 2013 as well, Game 7 against the Boston Bruins, they just don't do good. And, the Game 7 is kind of a Game 5, right? So I do not think they're going to win. And this is how confident I am in my prediction. I do not think the Leafs will beat the Jackets tomorrow, So, I don't know when I'm going to release this video. It could be before the Leaf game. It could be after. I think I should release it before because if I release it after and I include the Leafs here, I will look like a complete idiot. But I do not care because I only have 21 subscribers anyways. So, these are 3 teams that deserve Lafrenière and 3 teams that don't. Obviously, we don't know who the first overall pick is because the draft is on Monday. Now, first of all, whoever gets the first overall pick doesn't have to pick Lafrenière, right? He's just the best player in the draft. He's the most projected to go number 1. That's why I think he will be the first overall pick. But I never included it in my title, so, 3 teams that deserve him, 3 teams that don't. So let's start off. We're going to start off with the don'ts. So the first team that does not deserve Lafrenière is the Pittsburgh Penguins. Man, there's no explaining in this one. This is just obvious if you're, a diehard hockey fan. Pittsburgh Penguins has been a fantastic team in the past 10 years. You cannot deny that. They won, I believe, 2 cups in the past 10 years. They won, obviously, the back-to-back years. In 2015, 2016, I believe, is when they won the cups. But I'm sick and tired of seeing the Penguins in the playoffs every year. It pisses me off. I just don't want to see them. They already have Crosby and Malkin. They're getting there in their age. They have 2 dominant centers. And by adding Lafrenière is a third one, and now they're cup contenders all of a sudden. So this team, I just do not want to see them getting Lafrenière. Obviously, they lost against the Habs. They don't deserve him. They literally do not deserve Lafrenière. Go rebuild the right way. Lose, come last place, and then get the first place or first overall pick. You guys do not deserve Lafrenière. This is the cheapest way of getting Lafrenière. The second team that do not deserve him is the Edmonton Oilers. Come on. I do not give a shit if you're an Edmonton Oilers fan and you say you deserve him. You do not deserve Lafrenière. You literally have Connor McDavid on your team. His nickname is literally McJesus for a reason. He is the best hockey player right now, not all time. Right now, he's the best hockey player. He literally, if it wasn't for McDavid, you guys would not be in a playoff position. You guys would suck right now. I'm sorry, Edmonton. I have nothing against you. It sounds like I do. It sounds like, my favorite team is like, a team in the West. No. My favorite team's the Boston Bruins. But you guys do not deserve Lafrenière, okay? You literally have Connor McDavid. You literally have the best hockey player right now on your team. And if he literally carried you guys against the Blackhawks, he is the reason why you guys are in the playoffs. Well, how many points did he get? 7 points in 3 games. I don't know how many points he got the last game, but I knew in that series, the first 3 games, he had 7 points, 5 goals, 2 assists. He can't win you guys a cup, okay? It's one player. All right, you guys do not deserve Lafrenière, and if you guys get Lafrenière, it's not even fair. Thank God my team is not a West team, because if it was, holy, and you guys got him, I would be pissed. But everything goes Edmonton's way, and trust me, they will get Lafrenière. So this is the next team I'm about to show you is the whole reason why this video could go either good or bad. Because it's the Toronto Maple Leafs. Yes. They do not deserve Lafrenière. Okay? Obviously, I already said at the start of this video. I'll say it again. The time of recording, it is Saturday. The Leafs play Sunday in their Game 5. If they win, they're not even in this lottery draft. If they lose, they are. So it could go a good way. It could go a bad way. I do not give a shit. I'm still saying the Toronto Maple Leafs do not deserve Lafrenière. Okay? Like, if you literally have Matthews, Marner, Tavares. You have 3 All-Stars on your team. I know they didn't all make the All-Star team, but you literally have 3 All-Stars on your team. On top of that, you have Nylander. You know, you have your team is built on offense, okay? And by getting Lafrenière, that just makes it more unfair to everyone. If you literally have probably the most talented roster offensive-wise. You have the most, gifted talent on offense. And if you cannot win a round, not only a cup, if you can't win a round with that team, with that, offensive grouping that you have, what makes you think you deserve Lafrenière? First of all, you don't even have enough salary space. Obviously, you might trade Nylander, Kapanen, some players here and there to get some cap space. But you do not deserve Lafrenière, okay? You're literally spending like $30 million on 3 players. That's pretty sad if you ask me. You just do not deserve Lafrenière, okay? You're literally built on offense, and by getting Lafrenière, it's literally unfair. And I said this to my friends, and I'll say it in this YouTube video. If the Toronto Maple Leafs get Lafrenière, I will stop watching hockey until he retires, because I hate the Toronto Maple Leafs. I hate this team. I don't hate teams, okay? But this is the one team I absolutely hate. I only hate one team in hockey, and it's the Toronto Maple Leafs, because their fans are so toxic. This organization just pisses me right off. Every sports news, like, I turn on the sports channel. Oh, the Toronto Maple Leafs did this, did that, did this, did that. I turn on the radio. Oh, the Toronto Maple Leafs, Like, shut up. There's 30 other teams, 31 next year when Seattle comes in. There's 30 other teams. Why do you always talk about Toronto? Why? Why do we always have to talk about Toronto? And then I was watching, last year when Toronto played Carolina, not David Ayers. When Toronto won in that high-scoring game 8-6, when Toronto got their 8th goal, right? They were skating with the puck. They scored the empty netter. They got their 8th goal. You know what the commentator said? He said, touchdown. Touchdown! It's 8 points! I can't be bothered. This guy said touchdown when they scored their 8th goal. 8th! 8th! Last time I checked, a touchdown is not worth 8 points. According to their knowledge, it is. That's just that's just a commentating part. But, and then another one, I was watching TV, and this person asked another person, like, the inside reporter guys, they said, so what's like life down there in the bubble? Okay, that's the question. What is life down there in the bubble? You know what the guy responded? He said, if you were to ask anyone who won the cup in 1967, they would scream the answer out. What? What does that have to do with the question? Are you retarded or something? Is Toronto Maple Leafs in your mind 24/7? The question is, what's life like in the bubble? And this guy's response was, if you were to ask a guy who won the cup in 1967, they would scream out the answer. First of all, like, I can't. I'm just going to move on to the next team. I could talk about Toronto for literally an hour on why I hate them. Okay, that's just like news reporter I haven't even got to their fans yet. I haven't even got to the actual team yet, if I'm being honest. I'm coming out with a video on why I hate the Toronto Maple Leafs, and it's just 1 point why I hate the Toronto Maple Leafs. I hate them more than one. I'm just saying 1 point out there on why their fans are toxic. This is why no one likes the Toronto Maple Leafs. You'll see the video. It's already pre-recorded. I can release it anytime I want. But let's move on to the do's. The Minnesota Wild. They deserve Lafrenière, in my opinion. They're like the Toronto Maple Leafs of the Western Conference. They always make the first round and they lose. But the thing is, they're not annoying. No one talks about Minnesota. They're a team that everyone sleeps on, and they're just missing that one piece. They just need that one extra player. And by getting Lafrenière, they could get better offense and they could score more goals. In my opinion, Minnesota deserves Lafrenière. Let's move to the second team. Let's get this video over. The New York Rangers. Okay? I had high hopes on the New York Rangers, and they got swept. Swept by Carolina. Let's not talk about that, though. They deserve, they're rebuilding, and by adding, Lafrenière on your team, that just helps you so much. So, that's just me. Okay? Panarin, you have Zibanejad, you have two players, in my opinion. You need another player, right? By adding Lafrenière, you have good, he's not a goal scorer, he's an assist. I think he's a playmaker last time. I don't know. But I just know he has more assists than goals. But let's move on to the last and final team. The Florida Panthers. Now, to be honest, I think I should have done 4 teams. Oh, that says don't deserve. Oh, God, that's a botch. Okay, well, these 2 teams deserve, okay? And Minnesota. I forgot to change don't to do. Okay, I should just record it like this. Whatever, I'll just do that. Okay. Florida Panthers deserve Lafrenière, in my opinion. Florida is a team that no one talks about because their location. They're in Florida. They don't even have a fan. They don't have fans. Like, no one shows up to their games. If anything, Florida had the biggest, what's the word I'm looking for? Florida had, the biggest, what do you call it? Like, advantage. Florida had the biggest advantage going into this play-in round series because no one shows up to their games. So they're used to, the quiet people. Janitors watch their games for free because that's how desperate they are. I'm just kidding. But, Florida actually has good players. No one talks about. Mike Hoffman, he's a really good player. No one talks about that. Huberdeau is probably the most slept-on guy in the East, in the Eastern Conference. But it's just because the team he plays on, which is Florida, no one talks about Florida. In my opinion, if Lafrenière gets, drafted to Florida, good for Florida. They need it. They need, more people going to their games. Do I see it happening? No. Do I think the lottery draft is rigged? No. I do not think it's rigged. We will see Monday because I'll tell you why. But anyways, I'm going to tell you guys now why. So, the time of recording, I said it's Saturday. The Leafs play tomorrow. Now, if they win, they move on. Perfect. Okay. Now, if the Edmonton Oilers or the Pittsburgh Penguins draft Lafrenière, the NHL lottery draft is rigged. Okay? It's rigged. Now, if the Toronto Maple Leafs lose, let's say they lose, you have the Toronto Maple Leafs, the Pittsburgh Penguins, and the Edmonton Oilers. Okay? So, that first part, I'll actually repeat it. So, I'm not even going to add Pittsburgh. This is how confident I am. If the Edmonton Oilers get the first overall pick, the NHL is rigged. Okay? Now, if the Leafs lose, okay? If the Leafs lose, I'm not counting Edmonton or Pittsburgh. So if the Leafs lose tomorrow against Columbus and they get the first overall pick, the NHL is draft. Oh my God. Wow, I just mixed up the words right there. The lottery draft is rigged if the Toronto Maple Leafs get Lafrenière. And And I will not watch hockey until he retires. I will literally delete every NHL app on my phone. I'll unfollow NHL on Instagram. I'll unfollow every hockey Instagram account. Okay? Because my new favorite sport will be baseball, football, and basketball. But, you know, I don't care if, the Oilers get Lafrenière, because my favorite team's in the East, right? So I don't care if the Oilers draft Lafrenière. But I just think they don't deserve him, because you literally have McJesus. But, my prediction is the Oilers are getting the first overall pick. That's literally my prediction. Okay, I'll repeat it because I'm going to do my live reaction Monday. But the Oilers are my pick, unless if the Leafs lose. If the Leafs lose, Leafs are my pick. But for now, because it's guaranteed, Oilers are winning the draft. Because they lost, it's guaranteed that they lost, because they literally lost. The Oilers are getting Lafrenière unless Toronto wins. Loses. So, that's all I want to say. So, these are my dues. Florida deserves him. Holy shit. The New York Rangers deserve him. The Minnesota Wild deserve Lafrenière. The Leafs don't. The Oilers don't. And the Penguins don't. So, that's going to do it. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, subscribe. If you guys have watched 16 minutes going on to 17, this is my longest video. If you guys liked my video, that means you probably like hockey, which means that's perfect for you, because then you like sports, which means you can watch other content from me. So just subscribe, turn on the bell icon so you guys get notified, and hit the like button. Oh yeah, and I totally forgot. See, if you guys stay to the end, that means you're a true Dynasty Sports fan. So, tomorrow, the play-in rounds are done. I will be comparing my play-in round prediction to the final play-in round. You get it. So, I'll be comparing how I did. So, that will come out. I haven't even recorded. I haven't even made the video. But, there's no, what's the word? There's no rush for me to make that video, because there's no new content coming out. Obviously, the sooner the better, because it's, fresh in your mind. But I'll have all the information on the screen. So that's coming out. And since we're starting a new, playoff pretty much, new matchups, because the play-in round's done. Since we're getting new matchups, I will be making prediction on those videos. So there will be 8 new videos coming out. Wow, I have a lot to do, because I do not know when the first round of playoffs are starting. The draft is Monday. I think it's Tuesday. If it's not Tuesday, it's Wednesday for sure. So the playoffs are starting Tuesday and Wednesday. Today's Saturday, 8 more minutes away from Sunday, actually. So that means I have to work on all the videos tomorrow morning. I have to record 4 videos Sunday, 4 videos Monday, and if I have to record 4 videos tomorrow, that means I have to release the 4 videos Monday, and hopefully the playoffs start Wednesday, so I can release those 4 videos that I recorded on Monday on Tuesday. Wow, that's a lot. So in the span of the next 2 days, you guys will probably get like 10 videos. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Make sure you guys are watching hockey. Leafs, Blue Jackets, Game 5. That's the only series that went to 5 games. Go figure, it's the Leafs. Leafs, Jackets. And the funny thing is, the Philadelphia Flyers won. So the Flyers are playing the Habs next round. So that means the Lightnings are playing the winner of Leafs and Jackets. Now, how funny will it be if the Jackets beat the Leafs? So then we get the rematch from last year, Lightnings versus Jackets. That will be an amazing series. And on that note, I'm going to leave it off there, because I will get pissed because then Toronto lost and then they'll get Lafrenière. But other than that, I will see you guys in my next video tomorrow. Make sure you guys are watching hockey. And with that, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.